Now, everyone should have a good party trick, and mine usually revolves around food. And today, I'm going to show you how to make sushi hearts. Wins hearts every time, and I think Stephen is going to love this recipe. Now, the most important thing to do is to wash the rice at least 3 times until all the starch has come off. The water needs to be running clear. So 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cups of water, pop it on the stove, bring it to the boil. Once it's boiling, pop the lid on and let it simmer for 10 minutes. Turn it off and rest it for another 10, and this is what you get. So now we're going to flavour up the rice. 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar and 3 teaspoons of mirin. Now, I just stir that, just slightly dissolve that sugar a little bit, and then this is going into the warm rice. So I just pour that in, fluff it up with a fork, and then all I do is pour it out on a tray to cool it down. And of course, you could use a fan to fan this, or a little bit of seaweed if you wanted to show off in front of your guests. So for this recipe, we need 4 sheets of nori paper, but what I'm going to do is trim 2 up. So I'm going to take about 2 centimetres off the length there, like so. And then we cut them in half again. I think that looks pretty even. Start by making little teardrops to form the love hearts, each side of the heart. So if you can imagine it like that. So we put rough side up, shiny side down, and then we place some rice evenly out on each sheet. And of course, you have to use your hands to do this, and it's quite handy to have just like a little bowl of water there so you can keep your hands nice and clean. I'm not normally a fussy person, but this is the time to be fussy. So I flatten my fingers like this, slightly damp, and just pat along the rice like so to get a nice, even piece. So we're making 2 rolls of love hearts, and we'll need 2 tear shapes on each side of each heart. So we need 4 altogether. Okay, next we need to make those teardrops. Right, so what we need to do is cover the bamboo mat with some Glad wrap. And the reason why we do that is because we roll them inside out and the rice is super sticky. So we just do this like so, fold it over. Perfect. So then we turn one of our little sheets upside down, and then we fill it up. So I like to start with a little bit of Kewpie Japanese mayo. So I do a little run along there, nice little thin line. A little bit of the fiery wasabi. And then we start laying out our beautiful ingredients. I'm using some salmon, some carrots, some red peppers, cucumber, avocado, and of course pickled ginger. So we'll lay the salmon down next. And then a nice big splash of red in there with the red capsicum. And then some avocado, and once again, I'm just going to put a slither really. And then some cucumber, like so. And then basically all we do is pinch it together to form that teardrop. So we lift up one side and roll it over and pinch it, like so. Run your little fingers along the bottom there. And there we have, believe it or not, half a heart. That's what it looks like. Now we have to do the other side of the heart. Okay, so we pinch them together like so. So now we can do away with the plastic, and we're ready to roll one complete love heart. So once again, shiny side down, rough side up. So now we roll one side of the heart, pinching it in again, but this time with the seaweed around it. And then we place the other side of the heart onto the nori paper, and we do the same, pinching it in again. And then we almost have a heart, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, but we just need to shape it. So I then turn that upside down. pick it up and pinch it along the bottom to create that tip of the heart. So that's it, basically. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one lovely roll of nori heart. And we just slice that when we're ready to go.